Welcome back to H3 Weapon Deep Dive. We've got another H&K MP5 looking thing, but it's not an MP5, it's an H51. What on earth is this? Well, imagine if you took a G3 battle rifle and chopped it down as far as you can till about its MP5 size, but it's still chambered in 7.62 by 51. This is a flamethrower. This is a flashbang device. This is usually one of my most favorite guns in video games because it is preposterous and silly, but also a real thing. So, what do we got here? Wow, there's a lot of stuff in this spawner. Oh, in the spawner, we are in a home SMG rifle, battle rifle, H51. We've got the, where is it? The A1. The A2, the A3, and the K. So let's start with the A1. We've got no stock on the A1. We've got an A2 with a fixed stock. This is about the same pattern as the MP5. We've got the A3, which has got the adjustable collapsing stock. It's nice, preferable. And the K, which has got a, let's see what's got here. It's got a folding stock, a very tiny folding stock. It's a baby folding stock. And is it shorter? It's a little shorter. So even though the 51 is super short, the 51K is shorter still, and it has a foregrip on it. Oh, this thing is going to be loud and messy. We've also got foregrips on it. We've got replaceable, let me spawn this guy. We've got replaceable MP5 foregrips, so maybe not on the K, but let's try it on the, yeah, so you can put MP5 foregrips on these guys. There's so much going on. They're also really hard to get off. We've got G3 magazines. So you've got drums, you've got a magazine thing, you've got suppressors, you've got MP5 Picatinny rails. Look at this. You're gonna get that on there. We'll cover this all later, but just to let you know, it's gonna be a long video. There's a lot to go through. One of my favorites. Let's check it out. Let's start with the controls. Left on the trackpad, we'll switch our selector switch between safe, semi, and full auto, and it is indicated on the opposite side. Our bolt handle is on the left side, G3 style. Does not reciprocate. It does turn up, and you can do the HK slap on it like so. Don't need to press anything on the controller. Just move your hand like that near the bolt handle. And what else we got? We got a magazine that goes in the magazine well. That's how that works. Let's try full auto. Does not lock back. Down on the trackpad does not eject the magazine. So you got to pull the magazine out manually, insert a new one manually, and operate the bolt handle again manually. Then you're good to go. Kind of stock action. Well, there's no stock on the A1. There's a fixed stock on the A2. The A3 has an adjustable collapsing stock. And the K has a folding stock, but it is not adjustable. Let's take a look at attachments, starting with the A1. What do we got as far as attachments? Well, we've got our regular iron sights, and we've got no Picatinny rails. Where's my rail? There we go. Yeah, so no pick rails, just like the G3 and the MP5, but we do have an adapter. We've got the MP5 adapter, which will go on there, and we've got the G3 adapter, which is a smaller one. That'll also go on there, and that is true for all of these guys. What else we got? Foregrips. Let's try the foregrip. Yes, the MP5 foregrips will go on there, so you can get the railed adapter for the MP5 and put rails on it that way, in addition to the wood ones and the other ones. The MP5K prototype foregrip will not work, and it will not work on the K variant either, so this is a no-go for that one. Let's see, regular foregrips. No, because there's no Picatinny rail adapter down there. Let's see what will go on the barrel. Muzzle brake will go. Suppressor will go. Barrel extension will go. Sitting too close to the office desk will go. Let's try the spatula. Yes, battle spatula will go. Thank goodness. What else do we got on here? Stock. Stock on the A1 will go, so you can get a stock on it. The other three have stocks, so let's not worry about those. And I think that will actually cover it as far as attachments. Let's talk sights. We've got the A1 here. We've got typical H&K iron sights. Oh, we got typical valve tracking there. Okay, so we've got the notch in the rear and the big front post with a giant protective ring on it. Real easy to see. One thing I noticed about this, I don't know if it's this particular model, but you see how there's the sights are indicated with 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you can click on this to rotate the barrel and get you a different sight, but the number still says 1. It's only rotating the top part of the model, not the entire barrel. So that's just a funny little thing I noticed. As the other G3 and MP5 sights are, they kind of suck except for the first one, so I wouldn't bother with any of the other sights except for that first notch, because it is really hard to see in VR through a tiny little pinhole. You can do it, it's there, but ooh, that is difficult. I believe all the sights are identical, even on the MP5 or the 5, which is shorter. It does have a shorter radius. The distance between that front and rear posts is a little shorter, but it's pretty close. And the sights look the same. So let's see what it looks like with some of these adapters on there. The G3 adapter on there. Where's my optics? It's a low profile. Red dot. Yeah, it gets over that pretty good. So that would be aiming, normally would be like that, and then you pop up to here. So it's not too bad. Looks pretty good on the, what is it, the A2 model. Let's see what the K model looks like. Real fast here. And the K model looks pretty good too. It does get in the way of that front side a bit, but it's manageable. Not too bad. Let's do some recoil testing. 20 rounds of 7.62x51 NATO. We're going to do full automatic, no stock in the A1 version to start out with. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, as I expected, it's going to shoot in the ceiling. A big fat 0 there. Let's try it with a muzzle brake. Why not? Yeah, no surprises. The muzzle brake is not enough to tame that recoil. All right, let's throw a stock on there, see how we do. Well, they're on the paper. All 20 rounds made it on the paper. 2.5 average, adding a stock to it. It'll be interesting to see how that compares against the A2 and A3 that also have stocks. All right, let's try it with the muzzle brake and the stock. Oh, look, quite a bit better there. 4.4, yeah. See, first few were actually 5s and 6s, so they were somewhat manageable before it started really climbing up there. All right, 4.4. Let's try it with the stock and the suppressor. 4.45, so about the same as the muzzle brake. On to the A2. 3.67, so roughly what we were seeing with the, where is this, the wood-stocked A1. Again with the muzzle brake. Oh, that helped quite a lot. 6.35, now we're talking. And the suppressor. 5.2, pretty good, better than the A1. On to the A3. Now this should be the same as the A2. 2.85. Not as good as the A2. Now let's try the muzzle brake, and I think we got, what, a 6 point something with the A2? Let's see what we get here. Oh, look pretty good. Yeah, 6.35. Okay, now we're talking. And the suppressor. 4.2. And finally onto the K model. Oh, some were off the paper, and I swear this has a higher rate of fire. Let's see what we got. Well, 225, but look, 6 of them missed the paper entirely, so that number's not accurate. Lots of 2s, 1s, and 0s. Eesh. See what we can get with that muzzle brake. Are we gonna get in the 6 range? I don't think so. Hey, but at least we're on the paper. 515. Quite good, actually. And finally, the suppressor. Ooh, climbed 3.3. Yeah, it climbed up. This doesn't quite have the same recoil that the other stocked ones do, but it's close. There you have it, the H51. Yeah, in A1, A2, A3, and K variants. All fun, all extremely loud and powerful little guys, especially this guy. I mean, look at that. The barrel starts, what, here? Goes to there on 7.62. Until next time, I will see you. Oh. Yeah. Total control. Yeah, that's pretty manageable, even for this guy. Get out of here. You too. One more for the rope. Oh, no! No! Can't escape me that easily. Arrgh.